Yes! Grab your torch and dip it into the sexy St. Jeff candle. No Buffs is back. I'm J.E. Skeets here in the Classic Factory along with my fellow tribe mates. 3 people who do a better Jeff Probst impersonation than Steven. Nora, Trey, and super producer JD.
You couldn't pay me to do it.
No?
I would be like Sophie B.
Yeah, she's like, nah, no thanks.
I'll pass on that, Jeff.
Steven gave it a go. I thought he started strong.
He lost his
Like with
way.
his first thing he said, and then, sort of dissipated.
Yeah, he really tried to narrate what was going to happen. He could have just did some bits.
Yeah.
You got to dig deep.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of things. That's what I would have done. But I thought the smart move was what Sophie did, saying, no, Jeff. Simply no.
Simply no.
I will not be you.
I won't be your toy. I'm not here for your
Nah,
jokes.
I don't do jokes.
We are here to recap episode 11 of Survivor 49, titled Cherry on Top. So let's jump into it. Night 19. There's fallout here from the Jawan vote. Kristina comes back, says, y'all are the best liars. She's like, you guys are really good at lying. Rizo tells everyone right then and there, hey, we heard Jawan and Sage were flipping on us. That's why we did what we did. Continuing his strategy of sort of take out the people that are flip-flopping in the middle. Rizo also explains to us what was going on with the fake idol.
Right.
So we were like left last week going, what the hell was that? Was that just for show? Was that some strategy involved to see their reactions? Well, it was probably more for show because he was initially going to do it to flush Kristina's real idol out. But then she jumped the gun, played her idol, and he was like, well, I guess I'll just play my fake one for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So it sort of was just for show in the end.
But I don't really understand that original plan. So his idea was he'd go up there, he plays his idol, but then they're like, this idol is fake.
I think he was like, I'm going to make a big deal about getting my idol ready
Out?
to go. I'm going to play it with the hope that then she'll sort of beat me to the podium to play hers.
Sure.
Yeah. You're right. There's some holes in the idea.
Yeah.
Like if he went up and played the fake idol, then Jeff goes, this is fake. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think in that world, like we were given a lot more information than Rizo knew. I think there was no way she wasn't going to play it on that
right.
show, but on that episode. But I also don't understand the idea behind what he was doing.
I get what you're saying. If he actually goes and plays his fake idol and Jeff goes, that's a fake, why does that encourage her then to, I guess, play a real one?
Right. Other than she gets
changes nothing.
Flustered. In a world where she wasn't planning on doing
Yeah.
it, she gets flustered into doing it.
Look.
Yeah, it seems more likely that if he had played the fake one first and just like, this is fake, then she'd probably be like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So it worked out perfectly for the
I think
Riz
what
God.
we're getting at here is he just did it for the
Yeah.
show.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was, oh, I might get on 50? Yeah, I'll do
He did it
something
for the
weird
plot.
and I want to
That's
talk
good.
to everybody. JD, do you have an opinion on that?
Yeah, I'm with you. It doesn't make much sense unless, like you said, Nora, he thought it would spook Kristina. But other than that, it just, I didn't like it because, I mean, I liked it at the time, but now that I know what I know, it's just like, Rizo, you had an opportunity. Sometimes you have to kill your darlings. You know what I mean? You got a bit chambered. The time passes for you to do it, and you just got to let it go. Save it for next time.
But you're saying he had come in, he had planned on doing the fake idol.
That's right.
And then no matter what happened, even if the order of everything got shaken up, he's like, I still got to do my bits.
Yeah.
I put so much thought into this.
That's right. Yeah, this is too good not to do.
I've come too far.
I don't know. Yeah, you save it
It may
for
not
another
matter.
day.
It may not matter.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Would you have liked it if he played another fake idol?
Just kept playing.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah, check
That'd
this
be
out.
great. Apparently there's all these beads out there. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're flush
You
with
never know.
beads.
They're always at Tree Mill, I guess. So then Yellow Sophie tries her best explaining to Kristina and Steven why she flipped in the Jawan vote. And her whole thing was like, she played up this idea that Jawan was controlling the votes for the last 3 weeks and that he was this huge, big threat. Now, she tells us in confessional, it's more because they just didn't do a very good job of like letting me into that alliance. So it's where I was in the standings. It's like, am I going to be with them or am I going to be with this other side? But she tried this whole idea of like Jawan was a big threat. That was
Yeah.
her reasoning, at least.
We've heard that sort of suggested in previous episodes. I never received him that way, but I'm also not playing the game. So perhaps he did feel like more threatening to other people,
Maybe.
like he was in charge of things.
Potentially.
I mean, it flipped twice, and because of him and Sage flipping, like that's who went home. So from that perspective, you can understand it. But the thing there to me was like hearing her talk. It was like, okay, so that means you weren't close with Juwan and Sage. Clearly, you're not close with Steven and Kristina. Who are you close with?
Right.
Turns out nobody.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yellow Sophie then tries to apologize to Sage, specifically about how that went down. And Sage tells Yellow Sophie, you just handed Savannah $1 million. She's like, no, I didn't.
I did not.
And there's a weird part here too, where like Blue Soph sort of like joins the conversation.
So weird.
I love how they sort of included that little part where she's like, what are you guys doing? Can I talk?
But she didn't say a single thing.
No, she just wanted to be a part of the conversation. But look, the whole point is Sage is very upset that she was blindsided. She was made to look a fool, she thought, by everyone as well.
Yeah.
Again, maybe this is part of the whole fake idol and all that. Nah, ha, 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 ha. And Sage to us in a confessional, Yellow Sophie is gonna regret this.
Regret this.
Oh, wow.
Nice. And she will, I guess, regret this. In the end, maybe not a smart move there from Yellow Sophie last week. Come back to bite her in the ass a little bit. Sage wanted her revenge, man, and she got it.
Sage wanted her revenge, and as we've seen in previous episodes, it feels like if she's othered like she was on that vote, she's going to take it very personally and hold it against somebody, which she did. It has been Savannah that she was holding it against for a long, long time, but then Sophie stepped in and was like, actually, I can be your villain. Now, was it a bad move for Sophie last week? I don't know. She would have been at the bottom of either one of these alliances, and once you end up being the person who's on the right side of the vote a bunch of times, people are going to notice, and that's kind of what happened. I also thought it was sort of telling during this conversation between Sage and Sophie. I felt like Sophie was getting really defensive as Sage was getting more and more upset at the way things went down. And you could just tell that there wasn't much connection between the two of them.
Yeah, she wasn't playing it cool at all. And she came off as kind of disingenuous as well, I think, because of that. Like, she was just like so overly convincing. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Her biggest mistake last night was letting Steven go on the journey.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
That was weird too.
All of their mistakes.
Yeah, but
I'm baffled by
especially
the way
her.
that played out.
Yeah, I guess we'll get to it in a second here. Day 20, Rizo and Soph, they're whispering to each other in the hammock about targeting Steven. This is, of course, before all the things that go down in this episode. Soph, in confessional, talks about being close to Rizo and Savannah, but knows her standing in that alliance. So that's of course of note because we keep waiting. Will Soph make a big move with the knowledge is power? Will she turn on Savannah or turn on Rizo? Is it coming? Will it ever happen? A lot of people are saying, is Blue Soph going to be a Mitch about this whole thing?
I think a little bit.
Let's hope not. Oh my God.
I think it's a total flop.
You don't think Blue Soph delivers on anything here?
Unfortunately, no. Even though
Oh,
she's my
man.
winner pick,
Jesus.
I think the knowledge is power is going to be a big nothing.
I hope you're wrong. For the sake
I would
of the
love
show.
to be wrong. I did have a moment, though, in this scene where Sage and Sophie B were chatting. You know, Sophie has said now a few times in the last few episodes, like, I know I can't win with Savannah and Rizo still in the game. I need to make a big move. And Sage is basically saying, yeah, but like, I don't trust you.
I can't trust you, yeah.
For a second, I was like, ooh, is Sophie going to pull the knowledge is power out? Show her. I have this.
Here's the trust.
Nobody else knows.
Right.
I'm going to build this trust with you. Can you work with me going forward to target these people that we both know we can't win against? Sadly, that didn't happen.
She did not do that. No. But you're right. They were talking about like, hey, let's get out these bigger threats. Rizzo, Savannah, you, me. I'm talking Soph and Sage. We got Kristina, Steven. We could get one of them right here. Like, look we're at 7 here. We could do this. But you're right. Sage is like, I can't trust anybody now. And I specifically don't trust you.
Yeah, she's been burned a lot.
Yeah.
And the only person she could really trust was Juwan. He went home last week. So not surprising to see them not be able to totally get on board. I guess they all did vote together in the end,
Unanimous
so
in the
maybe
end.
you can kind of trust her going forward. I still have a lot of hope that Sophie will do something because I don't know. It turns into a complete Mitch affair if this goes forward with her not doing anything. She realizes she's at the bottom of the 3 with Savannah and Rizo. She realizes she has to make a move, but it felt like Mitch did as well.
Yes.
Sometimes you can just wait too long for it to happen. Like next week is when it should probably happen.
Right. And I know we'll get into it. Now I'm terrified she's going to play knowledge is power, not for Rizzo's idol, but for Steven's advantage, which she knows he has. But the way that's going to shake out is that's not going to work for her. Because his advantage, he would have to play before tribal council. She would then at tribal council have to ask if he has an advantage. He says no, because I already played it.
But wouldn't
And she gets screwed.
production tell her that?
No.
You don't think so? They would
Definitely
let her
not.
do
They'd
that?
want that. They would want this. That would be dramatic.
I don't know what they want anymore.
Well, I know.
But would tell her what? She can't. They can't say Steven's got an idol or an advantage that he has to play before.
Yeah,
Like
no.
You can't say anything.
Or just the idols are the only things that you can use this on.
No,
It
it's any
says
advantage.
idols are advantages. Yeah. So look, it's
And it has
one
to
of
be
three
played at
things happen.
6.
She does nothing. She mitches it.
Yeah.
She plays the knowledge is power, takes Rizzo's idol, and you would think burns him right then and there and gets him out. Huge play, maybe wins her the game. Or this other one that we just went through where it backfires if she does the Steven. Tries to get his advantage, but he's already got rid of it. Yeah.
She will not be made a fool.
Okay.
She's going to win with this move.
Okay. Look, I
Okay,
hope
but
you're right.
sorry, what's the move though? Like, because now I'm starting to come around to what you guys are saying. I mean, Skeets, you said Sophie's going to win this. We're down as Sophie.
Yeah.
So now
We're down to one.
Sophie is the one. Does Rizzo have a chance of winning this game? And if from Sophie's perspective, does she think she has a better chance against Rizzo and Savannah against everybody else? Because Kristina seems very well liked to me, and so does Steven. And so who else?
So
that's
you're
it.
just saying Sophie is looking at the pieces on the board, saying my best chance is just to sit with these two now. But
I mean, but
they are like the biggest threats. They've been the bigger threats
from our
all game
perspective.
long.
But you know how it is. It's like the Xander thing where Xander we thought had a great chance of winning his season. I remember going, oh, okay, this guy's got a good chance, and then tribal council comes around and they're like, everybody fucking hates this guy. Like, there's no way that he was going to win. Everybody knew it, so they just brought him all the way to the end. And maybe that's how Rizzo is seen.
What's Soph's case though? Give me her case at the end, sitting beside Rizzo and Savannah. What can she
I'm
possibly say?
loyal. Period. Who knows with this crew, right? Like, who knows? It's as
Her case is I'm not them. You guys don't like them.
Exactly.
So give it to me.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That wins a
That's
lot.
exactly right.
That wins
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
She's like,
Yeah.
I
No,
don't have the same blood on my hands that they do because they were running things. I just became a number. I suffered. I made it through. I'm still here. I'm the last person from my tribe. Alex is there on the jury, who is technically, I think, still one of her OGs.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
there
that
is a
strategy
way.
wins a lot less in the new era, where these are much more sort of game bots, gamers, and they're all like, "What did you do? What did you big moves?"
Let's
What
put
do
it
you
this
like?
way.
She's going to make the biggest move of the season.
I
And it's gonna
would
win.
love that. I would love that
God,
for
yeah,
her.
I hope so.
Either
But we kept
way.
saying Mitch was going to do something.
No,
every
I
week.
never thought Mitch would win.
Well,
I never thought Mitch would
I think she's got a stronger game aptitude, like versus Mitch.
I
but,
agree. Yes.
I do think whoever ends up final three, it's not going to be an overwhelming vote. I think the vote will be kind of like all over the place by the jury.
yeah, maybe.
Interesting.
So Sage talks about wanting to target Yellow Sophie over Savannah now, because now it's all let's get revenge for Jawan and Yellow Sophie. This is you to blame, so I'm going for you now. Then we have a boat arrive. There's a letter telling one person they got to go on a strenuous journey. Man, smart. Hey, I'll give the production team credit here. Putting the word strenuous into the letter
They spiraled.
really shook people.
They spiraled.
This
Okay.
challenge is going to be challenging?
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
can do that. Let's let the guy on the bottom go.
Insane.
Yeah.
You may
Insane.
suffer mild discomfort. Oh, you know what? I'm good.
Like everyone, they're saying like, I do want to save my energy for the actual challenge and try and win an immunity necklace. But yeah, Steven's the one like, I guess I'll go. There was a part where Yellow Sophie is like, I'm 50-50. Do you really want to go? And he's like, I'll go.
Yeah, Sage as well was like kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I could go. And I'm like, where is the passion, guys?
Yeah.
Like, I know we're tired. It's like day 20 at this point. They're still over it maybe, but we're still playing the game, right?
I mean, yeah, a lot of them were just looking ahead to the challenge way more,
Yes.
which wasn't until the next day, by
Yeah,
the
they
way.
had a whole
Yeah.
day.
It wasn't even the same day. Now, maybe they don't know that at the time, but yeah, it's like, you have a lot of time to rest. Like, Steven had a lot of time to
Yeah,
rest.
he won. He won. He went and he won.
Yeah. there's
Yeah.
Wasn't that hard?
Well, while it was like somewhat strenuous, I also was surprised nobody was like, ooh, is this a fake out? is this going to be actually not strenuous at all?
Oh, I was hoping for that. I was hoping for.
Wow, I hadn't
So
even thought of that.
was
Yeah, I hadn't thought
I
of that.
was like, oh my God, I hope they go. There's like a dining table.
Yeah, it's like Jeff Probst feeding some
chair.
grapes. A
There's
chair.
like a chair, a maitre d'.
Okay, what'd you have to do, Steven?
champagne.
I had to sit in a chair.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I have watched a lot of reality TV, and I would love for Survivor to incorporate elements that other shows do, primarily Love Island, the UK version, where they show you clips of the people that you're with, things you've never seen them say or do because they were doing it in private. He should be able to select certain ones based on trivia that he answers. If he gets it correct, he gets to see little clips, and then he can go back and be like, I heard what you said, I heard what you said, I heard what you said.
I mean, that's almost like that's an advantage, almost in a weird way.
Yes,
Totally.
of course it is.
Okay.
And that way
Maybe
they
there's something
wouldn't,
there.
it's also something they wouldn't guess. Like Rizo would never guess that.
Right.
That's true.
Okay. Put
a great
it in the idea bank there, Jeff. The journey. Well, before we get to the journey itself, we do have a little scene here. While Steven is gone, Yellow Sophie is like, why the F we let him go? And it's like what we were all just saying and thinking. Why was that so easy? Remember a couple weeks ago I was saying like, what happens when somebody just like throws a tantrum because they're like,
Yeah.
I am going on the journey because you're in a tough spot because you need it.
Yeah.
Steven did need it too. He was in that position. But it was like, there was no fight at all. It was, They were like, okay, yeah, you go do it, man.
Yeah, that was dumb. It was a
So
dumb
silly.
move.
Yeah.
They're so confusing.
Could have cost somebody, well, maybe cost a couple of
Because
them.
they do acknowledge it.
I know.
So they're aware of it, but they're either too tired or just unwilling or uninterested to fight about it.
Yeah. And the strenuous journey was a walk around an island.
Yeah.
He
Slippery rocks, some climbing
Yeah.
against the tide. I get it. He moved. Like he booked that.
motored.
killed it.
He killed
motored,
it.
yeah.
But,
Some of the climbing part looked hard.
okay.
Come on.
He went for a walk.
No.
The guy went for a walk. He could have walked it, is my theory.
Yeah.
Like he ran because he doesn't know again how long it's going to take. That's the one little
The
twist
guy's
I
a
like.
fucking rocket scientist. He's like, the water is
He's looking at the moons.
6
Yeah.
feet. It's going to raise 6 feet in how long? Like, please.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, so the two Sophs, they're talking to each other. They try and come up with a backup plan, and they debate Rizo or Savannah. And Soph talks out the idea about needing to flip on Rizo, and Savannah do again. So it comes up again here. So please don't keep saying this and don't do anything. Please at least try.
At this point, the editors are playing in their face. They're showing us all this to be like, look, they know what they have to do.
Yeah.
They're not doing it.
Yeah. But they haven't done it yet.
It's been one episode she's been talking about it, though.
No, they've talked about it before.
Her flipping on Savannah and Rizzo?
She talked about it last week, previous to this.
Yeah, I'd say 2 episodes. 2 episodes of her like thinking through a lot more of
Yes.
her standing with
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
fair
I
enough.
want something to happen. Trust me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted to, but my spidey senses are telling me otherwise.
hope you're right.
I'm 100% with you, Nora.
No, I'm with Trey. I still believe in her. I believe in Blue Soul.
going
Split decision over
She's
here.
just picking the right time to do it.
I hope she is.
And look, she has kept it secret. That's the
She-
first step.
she's-
Nobody still knows. That's
another
amazing.
thing she can say at the jury. I kept it secret.
Yeah, as long as you did something with it.
Exactly.
Don't get there and be like, I had this. I just kept it secret. Everyone's like, you could have used it. You could have stopped
Exactly.
somebody from playing an idol. Okay, the journey. Okay, this was, again, we were making fun of it. He's got to walk around the island, run around the island, collect 6 numbers. Those numbers will unlock an advantage. He's racing against the tide. The number 18, 43, 25.
It was
43,
it's stuck
25.
in my
It's stuck?
brain
Yeah, okay.
afterwards.
Some of the rocks did look dangerous, JD. They did.
Okay,
It looked
sure.
slippery, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I liked the journey.
I liked it
I
too,
thought it
to
was
be
thrilling.
honest.
Like it seemed like an Indiana Jones adventure scene to me.
They should have given him a sash. Sash.
So he could
yeah.
collect
And
the numbers.
And a
true.
trilby
Yeah.
hat. He should have
Oh, there it is. The trilby hat haunts me to this day. I did think it looked beautiful.
It's a beautiful, beautiful island.
Yeah, the shots were cool. The way they filmed it, he's all alone. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually, when they were saying, oh, you got to walk around this island, I was like, how are they going to shoot this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, drones. All drones. And then they have a camera person at each of the
At each
stops.
station,
Yeah.
yeah.
It worked. It was good. The spectacular scenery, as you said.
Beautiful
But I don't think it
island.
was that hard. I just don't think it was hard.
Did you say Tyson said that was what island?
Exile Island.
That was Exile
Yeah,
Island.
so he's walked around it, and he's. I mean, you think I'm being harsh on it? He was poo pooing him. Danny was on the show too, and they're just like laughing.
Ripping on it.
I mean, he brought up a great point. He's like, they have to make journeys and challenges so that Kristina or the weakest player can do them.
Yeah.
Because imagine Kristina on this. It might have been close. Like, it might have been tight.
Wait, why did they have to make them so everybody
isn't
can
that
do
the
them?
excitement of it? That like she's gonna have to struggle to do
Well, that's
this?
what I'm saying. But she has to at least be able to do it,
I
right?
think she could.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she couldn't. I'm just saying that might be a little tighter. It might be closer.
Definitely.
Sure.
And I mean, I think it would be a lot faster for a guy who was a D1 cyclist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be able to
Tyson,
complete
of
it.
course.
Yeah.
And an
handle it,
an ex-NFL guy, right? Like,
Oh, Danny, yeah, right.
Danny. So like they're like, oh, this is light work, obviously.
Yeah.
But
But could they remember the numbers?
great,
That's the biggest
great point.
obstacle, I think,
Sort
right?
of.
Like, if he misses one number, who knows how far to go back to which one you missed.
Oh, yeah.
If it's
on the other
Close it
side of the
off.
island,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
screwed.
That's the
I
biggest
also
question.
thought
But he's a
maybe-
rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Maybe I was alone in this, but I thought the numbers, it wasn't just going to be in order. He was going to have to come up
Oh,
with some
figure them out.
Right.
combination.
Be a lot of
which
combos, though.
At that point would be
That would be
really
tough.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh God, I have to remember all these and then I have to
to
do a number jumble and try
That would
different
be hard.
That would have been
different
amazingly tough.
arrangements.
Yeah. Like somebody smarter out there could tell us the number of actual possibilities are
Abilities,
probably
yeah.
shockingly
Oh,
high, right?
so many.
With 6 numbers? I bet it
Yeah.
is quite high. Anyway, he did it. He smashed the clay pot. He secured the advantage. And what we found out what it was is he can secretly block a vote from another player, but he must decide before heading to tribal council. So I guess he goes and just tells production before they head on out to tribal council, I'm playing this advantage, I'm blocking player X's vote. But he has to do it before they go there. So that's an interesting little wrinkle. He was moved to tears though, JD,
He really was.
because, this is big. Down to 7. He's got a chance.
Yeah. He said it was the hardest thing he's ever done. And then Tyson and Danny were saying, that was like 15 things I did harder than that on Survivor, let alone my life.
Steven, while he was running, was saying, you've done harder things than this.
That's right.
Until it was done.
Oh, man. Okay, then we got a little chicken wrangling scene. This is the comedy from last night.
Comedy?
Yeah, I could have done without it.
What are we doing?
The funniest part is when the chicken nearly flew in Rizzo's face.
Yeah, I love it.
Cameras struggled to get it.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
tough.
He was laying it on thick on Twitter. He was like, I literally was terrified. I feel like they didn't really capture how scary it was.
You couldn't really see it that well.
I mean, I wouldn't like
The
the chicken
attack.
coming at me either.
No, because it came out of the tree. Yeah, he said, that chicken flew at me like a bald eagle, is what he said. That got everybody laughing up there, though.
That and the I'm not chicken smart quote. That was pretty funny. What is, I'm street smart, I'm people smart, but I'm not chicken smart.
that's
I don't think
I'm
I
not
am either.
I don't think I'm chicken smart.
I don't think I can catch a chicken one-on-one. No way.
Yeah, there's 6 people there. 6
You
people.
think the 4 of us can catch a chicken out in
Yes.
the woods?
Yes, I do.
They had a net, too.
Yeah.
I think it was very helpful.
Questionable.
That little net that you could chuck over, like, because then you just got to get close enough.
They're fast.
And
Oh, they're very
Chicken.
fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
hold
can
on,
fly.
hold on. Come on.
and they're
We're
like
talking about-
weaving in and out of the jungle. That's the tough part.
JD, I'm a city girl.
Well, go ahead,
I don't know what I'm
go ahead.
doing.
You tell us,
There's
chicken. You tell us,
six-
chicken man.
There's 6 human beings. Human beings. And they can't catch 2.
Well,
Birds.
Sage is not participating.
Okay, 5.
5.
You're right. You're right. And they have a net. And then they just gave up. They gave up.
It was strenuous. It was quite strenuous. You can't expect us to go until
That
we
should be
get
the next
chicken.
challenge. They
Catch
just
a
let the chicken out.
Oh yeah.
You gotta catch
Go
it.
and get it. We have a strenuous challenge for
catch
you.
it,
There's
you
a
eat it.
chicken on
catch
this
it, you eat
island.
it. Yeah.
You have to catch
Or there's
it.
an idol around the chicken's neck.
PETA would hate this.
This is
But
good.
Peter
This is
already
good.
hates
This
it,
is
so.
good TV though.
Yeah.
That would be funny
Yeah, yeah.
TV.
I'd be very into it.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know, Jeff. If there was only a way for you to tap into the
Oh my
zeitgeist.
God. Get me out of here.
In the hands of the fans.
Yes.
In the hands of the chickens. Steven returns to camp and is just like the most tired he's ever been in his life. Can't believe he didn't drop that, man. He gave us a
would've been
Detroiters
funny.
reference the week
Yeah.
before. He could have really given us, I think you should leave. He literally collapsed.
He
to the
did.
ground like, I'm just the most tired I've ever been in my life. But this was fun because you're like, oh, what's he gonna say when he comes back here? Like, what's is he gonna lie? Is he gonna say he doesn't have a vote? No, he says the truth about everything except what the advantage is. What do you think about Steven's decision? All truth I got it,
I got an advantage.
but I'm not telling you what it is.
Smart.
I liked it.
I thought he had a great episode. You know, he won immunity when he absolutely needed to, got his advantage, and made it through tribal council without anybody knowing what his advantage was and keeping his advantage. So I thought he played it about as good as he could, and he was probably fried when he got back. He's like, I'm not coming up with a lie. I'm just going to say what happened and leave out one important detail.
Yeah, given how exhausted he seemed, and I don't get the vibe that Steven's like a great liar.
I don't either. I was getting a little worried. I was like, I don't think he's going to be good at lying here. What's he going to do?
To me,
But
we
that was
talked
good.
about it while we were watching it. I was like, the only thing I could see is maybe he's just like so exhausted. If he's trying to hide what he's got, he could just get there and like cry or like just be so emotional
that he failed.
Just be distraught. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tap into how tired you are and how overwhelmed that whole experience was. See if you can squeeze some tears out. And maybe that's all you'll need to do. You won't have to get into the details of everything. But I mean, overall, I think it went smoothly for him.
He talked about Rizo once he learned that he had an advantage, went robot style, I think is what Steven was like, going through every single scenario. And though Rizo, because look, Rizzo's played this game, well, not actually played the game, but is a huge Survivor fan. He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So he goes to Steven, hey, I know you wanted to steal a vote.
100%.
And he's panicking a little bit here, but it was a great scene because Rizzo's trying to get it out of him, but not really like demanding he tell him. But he's like, I know you got to steal a vote. And Steven, I thought, was playing it well. And Steven's like, this is working perfectly because he's like, it's creating paranoia, it's creating a little chaos, and even better, I wish I had the steal a vote because this is like one level down, one tier down, not as good, but he thinks it's that, so that's a good scene for him. So I thought it was a great. And you know, Rizzo plays hard, man. You got to give it to him.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
absolutely.
I think it was Rob and Fishback were like comparing him to. He's like he's got a little Tony Vlachos in him.
Hey,
where
100%.
he's like he's always playing.
Yeah.
And he like wakes up and he makes mistakes and then he just like uses the rest of the day to try and fix those mistakes. And that was like a lot of Tony. It was like, whoa, what are you doing? Slow down. But it's like, it's okay. All right. Well, no, move on to the next thing. What's the next play I can do? So
Totally.
there's some similarities. Day 21, immunity challenge / reward challenge. Couple impersonations though to start, like we said off the top. How would you rate Steven's Jeff Probst?
He started pretty strong, but then he got lost in the sauce, I think.
Yeah,
so
spaghetti
maybe,
sauce.
yeah,
Was it pesto or meatball?
maybe like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, 6 out of 10. Yeah.
Is that too high?
That might be high.
Yeah.
I thought he started, like I said, the first reaction he did.
That's
that
Jeff.
felt like Probst.
Yeah.
And then I went.
He lost it.
Yeah. How would you rate Jeff Probst's Italian chef impersonation?
Forget about it. Guy, crusty bread brother. I couldn't believe this guy. This was just an absolutely twisted scene. He's like, hey, you gotta be me. I'm gonna be Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee. He was killing me.
They've got to get off that island.
Chef Boyardee is cool.
They're
man.
losing it.
Yeah, he did. You know, we've all done that Italian
Yeah.
impersonation.
He
where-
didn't say tiramisu the way he normally does, though.
No, he
Great
didn't.
point.
He did his. You know,
let it
you're
pass
playing
on
for
by.
spaghetti with meat sauce,
Yeah.
pesto, garlic bread. He almost made it sound like garlic bread was another sauce the way he
Yeah.
was doing it.
Yeah,
So he sort of
rule of
butchered-
threes, Jeff. Come on, 3 sauces.
And then juices, iced tea, and then you're right, the dessert.
Juices.
But he just was like tiramisu.
didn't
But he
do
usually does the.
Tiramisu. Yeah.
He's
and
like, I've already offended one culture
still
here.
no booze and still no chairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I would be fired up for spaghetti.
Ooh,
I'd be
Yeah,
going
I'm sure spaghetti would be
And
good.
garlic bread,
Yeah.
man. Garlic bread alone.
You are
I'd
a
be
crusty
going
boy.
nuts
You
for
love
bread.
that. You love
bread
a
on day 20, but
Oh,
spaghetti
yeah.
too. I'm with you. That's
You
a
would
good
fill
meal.
up on the bread, I think.
Oh yeah. Kristina was having a glass of water. I noticed that because I was like, no.
Maybe she
No,
didn't
no,
like
no.
the juices. Ooh, I don't want mango juice with my spaghetti.
It's a weird combo.
That's
It's
fair.
so weird.
actually,
Get
yeah.
it out of here.
No juice. Yeah.
Iced tea though
spaghetti.
would be fine.
That's not
Maybe?
juice.
No, it's not juicy. All right, the challenge. A new version of a familiar challenge. Castaways had to stack blocks spelling immunity on a revolving table. And if the letters drop, they had to start over. But this is that thing where you got to go back, get one, put it on, spell immunity, and hopefully it doesn't fall over. But this time it's spinning because it's attached to you. And yeah, new wrinkle. You a fan of it? Not? Like the old way more? You're shaking your
I
head.
don't love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell. It seemed like, I don't know if it was harder or easier, but it felt like to me, Steve, an unfair advantage being a rocket scientist. He knew the centrifugal force. He's like, if it's spinning this fast, it's not going to fall over. Just keep moving at the same
I
pace.
wondered about that too.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he has a physics advantage. I just think this challenge is endemic of a bigger problem on the show, which is they repeat things too often without changing them enough, which makes all the players know how to do the challenge already. So they already have the game IQ. They know they have to do this slowly, and it doesn't have the same excitement as the first time they try something where there's like a learning curve to doing it and everything's toppling down.
Yeah, but the wrinkle was the spinning thing. They've
didn't
never
do
done
much.
that. No,
It
it
didn't
didn't.
do
You're right.
much.
I guess you said Jeff Probst even admitted.
He even said on the show, which I do not recommend listening to this week's episode. I was furious. I came in here hot about it. But he basically said, I prefer the old version too. And then he went on to say, with a straight face, I assume, I wish there was a way for the fans to tell us what they wanted in the challenges. Jeff, the internet is full of people on Twitter and Reddit and everywhere telling you what they want done with the challenges and how they want them changed.
Right. Also,
Is anyone
next
reading
season
it?
is called Hands
In the hands of the fans. So they didn't
we
ask.
voted on things. What is he talking about?
He's crazy.
But I agree with him. The old one was better. It's better. No, it's better. It's better than having to be gentle on the rope, holding it.
Yeah.
They put the block under their neck. Like you like to. Like I don't know.
like
There
a
was more
block under
touch
a
to it.
neck.
I think.
Yeah.
Than this one.
I like the contraptionness of it.
Okay.
I think there's a version of this somehow different. I like the rotating, it felt like one of those weird Pee Wee Herman inventions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
But in the end, it was, I agree, Nora, it was just like, it just spins and nothing. It's nothing. Not enough falls. It wasn't precarious enough.
If you truly believe that production, puts their thumb on the scale of who they want to win particular challenges, this would be the easiest one to fix for who you'd want to win. Magnets.
Okay.
Okay.
Put magnets in these blocks,
Magnets
give it a
in the
little bit
blocks.
more strength.
But they would show, you would notice.
Not
No,
that strong with
inside the block.
magnets.
Inside.
Yeah, like in the block.
I was wondering when I was looking at these blocks, who's doing kind of like control that all the blocks are the same and they have the same
Quality control.
Yeah, like how
Well, that's what
even
I'm
is
saying.
everything.
I got my conspiracy. Give me that conspiracy.
There's got to be an
blocks.
S&P person, like
Has to
standards
be.
and practice.
Has
Like
to
it
be.
is a game show at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
I think that they really, like, just
No,
for
I know.
legal
I am
reasons.
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could, is my point. I mean, did you see that? His block was crazy.
It was crazy.
How
It was
the hell is this
wild.
hanging on here?
Yeah.
He was very
Magnets.
confident with the way he was
He
doing
was.
it.
He was. And Steven got it done. Good win there for him. Huge episode, like you said, Trey, for Steven overall. Soph lost all of hers. What else did I say here? Steven, yeah, he wins. He's into the final 6.
Huge.
And then he gets to pick who he wants to go on the spaghetti dinner with. And he picked Kristina as a thank you for playing and burning your idol on me, which was completely pointless. That's fair. And then he picks one more, and he goes with Rizo. JD, you'll like this. Rizo hasn't eaten a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
That's
all you have to say
I
now?
like it.
Well, I was being sarcastic.
Look,
You've been on multiple rants about, okay, you haven't eaten. Big deal. Suck it up,
Yes.
buttercups.
to give up your reward.
Wow, yeah.
It's different to pick somebody.
Oh,
It
okay.
makes it easy. It's just like, okay, this guy's the hungriest, so come with me. And
Okay.
He was appropriately touched. you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, he was in
cried,
tears.
and
Yeah.
Clearly, he's very hungry.
Clearly. And, they slipped it in. Steven says you can eat this one.
Yeah, what was
I
that?
heard that.
What did that mean?
There's,
Does he have food
allergies?
restrictions?
Has to be, right?
Of some
That's
kind?
what-
I
that's
have
what I
not
thought.
noticed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we go to break. As we go to break, Sage is talking about targeting Yellow Sophie as vengeance for Jawan. So the reward, everything coming up, Steven. Rizo does throw Yellow Sophie under the bus. She's a huge threat to win. So this is, we say, Sage obviously had eyes for getting out Yellow Sophie, but Rizo does some work here too. She's not a part of my core 3, my trio. She's the 4th of that. We can get rid of her. They're pointing out she's been on the right side of the vote every time. She's a good talker. She's a bit of a challenge beast. And then Steven and Kristina tell Rizo, all right, we'll vote Sophie. But then Kristina is telling us, like, screw that. I'm voting Savannah.
Sure.
Because I really don't like Savannah.
Oh, yeah.
And that became clear at Tribal Council.
Yes.
She said, I hate Savannah.
She walked it back to dislike.
Strong
but still.
Back at camp, Sophie, Sage, and Savannah are wondering if Steven played the first part of the game, I think is what they were saying, like slowly, intentionally, and maybe in challenges, and like downplayed his skills as they were sort of talking it out. And then the two Sophs and Sage talk about flipping to get Savannah out. But now Sage doesn't want to. And she tells Savannah, let's go for Yellow Sophie. And, I wrote my notes here. Is Sage playing too emotional here with this whole revenge angle? She seems to be playing more to warrant a positive reaction from Jawan on the jury than to maybe win $1 million. But maybe both can happen. Who knows?
She does get that later.
She does. Oh my God, the back and forth between Jawan and Sage. They did so many gestures.
It was like dork voting. They just kept saying different things to each other.
Incredible. And Sage says about Yellow Sophie, she did this to herself.
Sure.
Okay. Plotting and scheming. Spaghetti crew coming back to camp. Rizo learns from Soph that Yellow Sophie wants to take out Savannah. He's like, And this is where I wrote in my notes, he turns into George W. Bush.
Oh, jeez.
But you said, no, he just turned into you. It's me struggling to, because he was doing the whole birds.
Two birds with one stone.
Yeah. He was really butchering that.
It. Yeah, someone else I know also butchers every phrase they can.
Yes, guilty. I talk for a living too. I get paid for this. So he's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing Savannah. So Rizo and Sage have a talk down on the beach, and they agree. These are the two, they feel like the two that are in control of what we're doing tonight, and they decide together, okay, Yellow Sophie it is. Yellow Sophie pitches Kristina and Steven on voting Savannah out. Yellow Sophie thinks she has Sage, but she obviously doesn't.
Right.
So two big targets are up for grabs here. And Steven is hoping to keep his advantage for another tribal council because he's talking about, should I do this whole block a vote? If I could save it for one more. I think you can use it to the final 6, yeah. Rizo tells Soph, this almost feels too good to be true, what we're doing here, because everybody seems on board to vote out Yellow Sophie. As we go to final commercial, Soph, deciding, which side do I back? So, I wrote in my notes is like she's trying to decide, do I just stay cool for one more episode, hopefully, or do I start writing that resume right now? Like, do I do this big move? What am I doing? Getting Savannah out, using Rizo's idol, or just stick with them and get Yellow Sophie out? Any thoughts in the plotting and scheming part of this game before we move to tribal council?
Nothing too surprising here, other than Yellow Sophie thinking she somehow had Sage working with her, which I was like, Sage hates your guts right now. I don't know why you would think that.
Yeah, I totally agree. Once she started pitching Steven and Kristina, and it was just like a foregone conclusion that Sage would vote with them, I was like, there ain't no way that could possibly make sense. And then when, we're talking through the episodes again, you're looking through your notes, you're like, Sage was after Sophie from the get-go. And you got to give Rizo a lot of credit, I think, for whipping the votes and getting everybody on to Yellow Sophie to the point where he's like, this doesn't make sense that everybody's going to vote for her. Right? Somebody should be disagreeing with me, but I guess not.
People are so receptive to him, or I can't tell what it is. He is just very persuasive, and people feel very at ease speaking to him and like listening to what he has to say, or everybody is just like too tired and not willing to make a move right now.
Ooh.
Like,
is Rizo like you're basically getting at the's not many players out there, and a lot of them are just exhausted.
Well, he's aligned with, I think, probably the two more strategic players that are there. So if he was like, I wonder in a world where he was against them, if they were in separate groups, how this would play out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like great gameplay, I think, from Rizo here, because it's just like he used Yellow Sophie when he needed to, because remember, he brought her in when she sort of got cut from her old alliance, made her feel good. They like bent over backwards to get her opinions on who to vote out. And then as soon it was like, oh, it could be me or it could be Savannah, see ya. Because we can just go back to the well of like, Challenge Beast is amazing. His whole thing too, like his gameplay is just like, you're in the middle or you are sort of going back and forth. I'll just take you out. I'll keep taking you out, keep taking you out. And it's working so far for him.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, he was like, she's not going to win every challenge. And then to this last episode, he's like, she might win every challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to watch out.
Yeah, what he's good at, it feels like, is like, I know it's the edit, so it's just what we see, but he feels like he's succinct with people. Like he goes up.
He doesn't mess around.
He pitches the case on why it should be this person. Here's what I think. Maybe think it over. I'll get back to you.
Yep.
And like, we don't have to sit here and talk for hours. And
He doesn't overdo it.
yeah, I don't think so, at least. Night 21, Tribal Council. JD, cinematic shot, I thought, of the 7 walking into
yeah.
Tribal Council. And I wrote, very serious vibes here tonight. Isn't that beautiful? The music was good, too.
Yeah. The whole tribal council it's all revenge. It felt like a Klingon movie, like a standalone Klingon revenge flick. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, actually.
We're not.
What,
We're not.
the Klingons are getting revenge?
Klingons
Or
are, yeah, they
Are they vengeful?
yeah, and at the beginning of yes.
Tell me more.
Yes. At the beginning of Kill Bill, there's the Klingon quote, the Klingon proverb, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yes, that's true.
The Klingons came up with that?
Yeah.
For real?
Well, I mean,
Well, they're taking credit.
Gene Roddenberry, I guess.
They're taking credit in pop culture.
Okay, well, it's very cinematic. It's very serious.
Yeah.
And then there's Jawan in a turtleneck.
Oh man,
He looked good, though.
He looked
They
good.
all
I'm not
look
knocking
good.
the guy. He looked
Only
good.
thing missing, Trilby hat.
Oh my god,
He'd still
yeah.
have
Can you
It is.
imagine? He'd pull it off.
Actually, I think
That would look
Jawan,
great.
It would look great.
That would look
Jawan
good.
might look better in it because he has a little bit of like scruff.
He's got a beard, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Scruff,
like it.
100%.
I can see it.
I mean, how cold is it there in Fiji?
so
I-
confused.
Impossible to
A
figure out.
turtleneck.
They're all wearing sweaters.
Yeah.
He had a
But-
turtleneck.
They push the hot agenda so much this
You're
season.
right.
It's so hot. It's so hot. Straight up turtleneck.
Straight up
Yeah.
turtleneck at Tribal Council where there's fire everywhere, bright. I mean, not many lights, I
What's
guess.
going
But
on?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it
the
was
temp?
hot for one day. And then they were like,
That was
oh
all it
God, it
took.
was so hot out there. You know how you focus on that one hot day?
forget, yeah.
Suppose.
So what are we doing here at Tribal Council? Sage is talking about Jawan being a stabilizing presence in the game for her. So she's like upset that he's gone. I think she does compare it to her boyfriend in real life, right? Or her partner. I believe
Austin.
Austin, that's it. And then we talk about Steven's rock climbing / run journey, his quest that he had to do his journey. I did realize there was zero talk. Is this true? There was zero talk all episode about Rizzo's idol this time around.
Yeah.
I thought,
it?
like Kristina meant, they talk about it right at the beginning, right?
Okay.
When he's like explaining why he was going to use it and she played it first. And at one point she does say that like he kept his real idol. So it wasn't a fake out at all. They
Okay,
know it's
I mean,
official,
but
but
no
not
talk
tribal.
about like any
Flushing it
again
out.
or
No,
none.
not at all.
They've given up. They're
yeah,
like,
that's why it's too good to be true. It's like Rizzo's probably thinking, if I was playing against me, I would be going for Rizzo. I would
Right.
be trying to get rid of that idol.
Yeah.
But why is nobody doing it?
Well, that's why I think that they all think that they can beat him.
yeah,
Because otherwise, why
Does make a
wouldn't
lot of
you?
sense.
Like,
Otherwise, why?
he would be the biggest threat. But I think they just think, oh, this goofy dude, we're not gonna. I mean, he's good at playing this game, but at the end of the day, all of the jury hates him because he's orchestrated everyone leaving, basically.
But will they respect him? That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game, JD.
Again, I go back to my original statement, which is you never know with this crew. You never know with any of the crew, right?
No.
You
Yeah.
know?
And if he's there with Savannah, they certainly seem to dislike Savannah more. She
Yes.
she
Yeah. I agree
seems
with
to
that.
bring up a lot of feelings for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Probst brings up the fact that only 3 people have won individual immunity challenge. Steven at 2 now, Savannah is at 2, and then Yellow Sophie is at 2. So there is no one dominant challenge piece. There's 3 good people, and the rest of you stink at this.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
They do.
You're not even close.
Kristina admits that she'll be voting for Savannah again, and this is where we get their fun scene, how they just personality differences between the two.
I liked Yellow Sophie in between them in the back, watching them fight. Like, whoa, where's this
This
going?
is pretty spicy. As far as tribal councils go, people like basically openly saying, I don't really like you, you don't really like me,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. Savannah trying to downplay it, but Kristina
Yeah.
more like, nah, I don't think we'd be friends.
I wondered if this was also maybe a little bit of a smokescreen because they didn't want Sophie S to pick up on anything of her being the target. And so perhaps, Kristina, who seems like so nice and like soft spoken most of the show, for her to be like, I dislike this person, it just felt like
that's
kind
true.
of like out of character for what we've seen.
So
of
they're
her.
playing that up to get Yellow Sophie to think, oh, we
Just
are
make
voting
sure-
Savannah.
yeah,
because that's what she's
for her
voting.
to remain complacent.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Because it was out of character for Kristina.
Yes. Savannah was like opening the door for her to
Yeah.
be like, it's just a game. We don't like each other in the game.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Kristina's like, nah, I just don't like you.
Right.
I just straight up don't. And hey, she was being more realistic, I think, in that conversation than Savannah was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Savannah was playing both sides of things, trying to come out magnanimous.
Yeah.
And Kristina was like, no, that's disingenuous.
Yeah.
And that's part of why I don't like you. Don't talk so aggressively to me.
I don't
Just
like
don't
that.
look at me. You know,
I don't like
look
it.
at
I don't like it.
Then we go back to Sage talking about revenge. JD, this is the theme here of this, really this episode, specifically this tribal council. We get to voting, and nobody plays any sort of advantage or an idol, and Sophie gets 6 votes. Unanimously voted out at the final 7, 6-1. She tells them, no, none of you can get my jacket.
Nice.
Was that a
A
Survivor
reference?
callback reference, or were they just talking about her jacket out there all the time? Who knows?
It's like maybe she has a sick jacket.
I guess so. And then we get the Sage and Jawan, the celebrations through a series of gestures.
much.
Oh my God.
too much.
I was laughing out loud. It's so
amazing.
many. It was so many.
Jawan on the jury is just a lot. I
it's-
think they kept cutting to him, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, get her!" Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you are responsible for all the people you're sitting with, basically being there. Nobody else was doing that to you.
If I was in his position, I would be doing the exact
yeah.
same thing. I'm not allowed to
Embarrassing.
talk, but I'd be like, yeah.
You'd flex,
well, I'd be like, get
go
the,
like
get
this,
the person that
and then like
screwed
this,
us. Yeah,
and then
get her.
Sage would go.
There was so much.
There was a
very
lot going
funny.
on between those two.
And then Sophie's final words are, I guess I am now the other Sophie because I am the first Sophie voted out. She's the other Sophie in
Good
the
sign
end.
off.
That was a pretty good sign
Yeah.
off for sure. It was, she had a very, I guess, invisible edit for the first start of this game. It was like, well, who is that? There is another Sophie out here. Yeah, part of that was their tribe kept winning. But, as this season went on, we got more and more of her. And I thought she was a great character out there and was obviously a competitor. I think she had some game to her. Again, we debated, did she make the wrong move last week? Did she make the right move, but then did a bad job of like maybe flipping back or whatever, putting more of a target on Savannah? Who knows? But in the end, she gone at final 7. Final words, final thoughts for the other Sophie.
All in all, I liked other Sophie. We didn't get to see her at the beginning, like you're saying. Not her fault that they just kept winning and winning, but she was pretty good. Once they got to the merge, had a physical game, doing well in all the challenges, had a pretty good strategic game, I thought, until she got right at the end. Maybe the social game was where things weren't totally hitting, because when she needed to scramble and flip back and draw people to her side in order to flip on her alliance, couldn't pull them together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say she was an alternate, so I'm always excited when alternates get in from a previous season.
Oh, previous season.
Yeah, so it's,
She wasn't one of these last minute.
No. She was from a previous season, so it's always great to see people like that come to fruition and get to be on the show. For
sure.
But I do think I agree with Trey. I think her inability to have strong social connections with really anybody is what eventually led to her exit.
Do you think we could see her again, JD? Yellow Sophie moving forward?
I mean,
I don't think
Jeff likes a challenge beast,
Yeah.
so maybe.
Yeah. Like second chance, if they brought back a second chance. I think
Yeah.
that'd be actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd like to see her back.
I like it. And one of her exit interviews, she's like, I had the best wardrobe of any of the castaways out there. Cool brag.
Interesting.
I'm so excited to see what she wears on the jury. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
What she
Okay.
got?
She was rocking the buff better than anyone in this season, I feel like. Like the way she sort of the Axl Rose, sort of the way
Yeah.
that she had it. It looked
good look.
like
It was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like fortune teller-ish almost.
I see
Like
it.
Hot fortune teller.
Yeah.
Okay, my final question with her is, who do you think she wants to win the game? Yellow Sophie.
Of who remains?
Yeah.
She does seem like somebody that would respect gameplay, even if it led to her exit.
Right. Well, in that case, I mean, they all got her. That was
That's
the
what I
shocking
mean.
part. Like she was like, "Oh, damn!
I'm
all
not-
6 of you got me."
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Savannah? I think that's
maybe.
who she saw maybe as her biggest
Her
rival.
equal in a weird way.
Yeah.
They had all those showdowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, potentially.
She said she thought she could beat Savannah if they went to the final 3 together. Does she want a different Sophie to win? Because then it'll be like, oh, Sophie, that one survivor? No.
Not
unfortunately
me.
not.
Yeah, do you want that or not want
Steven,
that?
they were together.
I know, I was wondering about
Maybe
Steven too.
Yeah.
I mean, they did start the game together. Yeah.
And also good at challenges.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into a little tree milk. Keep talking about this episode. So here we go. First one from Doug. It sounds like Steven has to declare whose vote he's blocking before leaving for tribal council. Does that mean that Sophie, we can call her that now, can't use knowledge as power on his advantage? Excuse me. I think she has to play that at tribal council. Confirmed, Doug. Dalton Ross asked Jeff Probst about this to get an official ruling and confirmed exactly that. Steven plays the block a vote back at camp. It can no longer be stolen with a knowledge is power at tribal council. So that's the fear for Blue Soph, that happens to her. Me and TK still believe she will play it correctly on Rizo. Take his idol and send him packing. And potentially win the game with that move.
Don't you think it's more likely that you would play something like knowledge is power for an idol rather than unnamed advantage?
I agree.
I do, but if Rizo convinces her it's steal a vote, we're at six people now, potentially 3-3. You still, and she goes, oh yeah, I could actually, keep our 3 still going to the end here. Then that would be my concern that she would do it. Otherwise, yes, she should and play it. But she's a part of his alliance. So
Yeah, not to add another wrinkle into it, but also there is still another idol out there in theory, right?
Is there?
Well, we
don't know.
Well,
They were like doing chicken wrangling, not looking for idols.
Right, strange. But I would assume somebody must have been looking. So is it possible somebody finds that other idol next week?
It's possible they didn't put another one back in because Rizzo's is still out there.
Right.
They maybe don't want 2 now
With 6
going
people.
at like final 6 with
maybe.
2 other advantages.
True.
So then you get to a point where we just get the Armageddon or the advantage Geddon again. And I don't actually think they want that. As great as that was, it's like
Too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Next one from Catherine. Can't believe so many players turned down the chance for an advantage because of the word strenuous spooked them. I love this question. This is one of my favorite questions of the year. What other adjectives might make you want to stay at camp? Catherine suggests muddy, pungent, squishy. So is there an adjective that would be like, ooh, yeah, I don't really actually want to go do that? You have one?
Stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah, I gotta do this.
I would
You've
wanna
been
do
on an
this.
island for
Stinky.
3 weeks.
I know,
Not
there's
bathing. You
so many
can't even smell
smells.
stink. No, you can't even smell
Are
stink.
you joking? We would
stink.
definitely be smelling the stink.
Okay.
But yeah, or if they asked me to come and do Jeff impressions.
Okay.
It's a Jeff impression
Finish it off.
contest.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You can go.
No, I don't want to do
You
it.
can go.
Okay. So stinky was really your answer.
Yeah.
You got an adjective?
Treacherous. Like I would be nervous if they're like, oh, this, you could get hurt.
Okay.
They wouldn't do that. They're not really putting people in danger. But I mean, one of the scariest moments of the new era was when that dude fell on the rocks from like 15 feet up.
I mean, I did think of
Right?
Steven when
Yeah.
he was doing all the traversing. I know he's not climbing up, but I'm like, there's some similarities. He takes the wrong step. He goes down a
Bad sleep.
down a hole there over by the rocks. But
I wouldn't have advised running across those slippery rocks. But
no way.
hey, he did fall.
He did fall. He
Yeah.
fell on his butt.
Yeah.
Drone shot caught that one, didn't it?
Sure did.
What's an adjective, JD, that you're like, I'm going to stay at camp, thanks?
Probably sloppy. I don't want to deal with muck and
challenge.
mud.
Yeah.
You don't want to get dirty.
I don't mind getting dirty. I just don't want to be like stuck in mud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like that
hauling
black
shit
mud.
through
Yeah.
Jeff's concoction that he flies in special, of muck and mud.
Sloppy also implies like viscous liquid,
Yes.
not necessarily mud.
Yeah.
Or it could be anything.
Yeah,
Viscous liquid.
Could be spaghetti.
it could be.
Just wading
Spaghetti
through
challenge.
spaghetti.
Huh.
Strenuous spaghetti.
They don't ever, we never get a scene where they're like, man, you smell bad. Ever since you said
know.
stinky challenge, I've been thinking that. Like, everybody's got a stink.
They just
out
all
there.
smell-
I
they
think
all
about
stink.
that
It's just a given.
every time they're close to each other.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
laying in the hammock together. And
Because
I'm like,
some people stink more than others.
oh, I
Like,
know
that's just-
that.
yeah.
I'm aware.
Well, yeah.
Everybody has their own smell
Yeah.
for sure. But I mean, I try to picture myself there, which, yeah, right. But would I want to be laying that close to other stinky people? No.
At night would be.
Maybe that's
all
why
you're focused
sometimes
on.
they're all spread out all on the beach.
Yeah.
Get your stink away from me. Like, or who is the stinkiest one out there?
The boys.
Yeah.
Who was the stinkiest
Why
of
the
this crew?
boys? Come on.
Because your pheromones are
necessary.
different.
I mean, it's yeah, but it's also
yeah,
like
I'm
who
just
goes
jumping in
down
the
and like doesn't get in the water and
Yeah.
scrub up a little bit. Like
Yeah.
they
they
can
don't really
clean
show
yourself
them
sort
in the
of.
water that much.
They haven't this season. There has not been a lot of besides. Well, once that the sea crate got Jake, they're like stay out of the water.
Yeah.
I think they all agreed. Like,
Yeah.
we're just all staying stinky this time.
It's just stinky
Everybody's
and
in on
dry.
It's true because usually there's like bonding sessions
Yeah.
after challenges where they're
lot of- yeah.
you know, they're just hanging out in the water.
Well,
but
yeah, because all the challenges they've done are not strenuous at all.
that's
They're not even
exactly
sweating.
right. And it's ice cold. It's freezing cold out there, guys.
Yeah. Aaron writes in, was the No Buffs crew as frustrated as my wife and I were about the easier take on the immunity block tower challenge? This was so much easier than it's ever been. Why are they pulling their punches? So much easier, Aaron and his wife are yelling at the TV screen, JD. It
mean-
doesn't seem like you think it's so much easier.
Well, it's on paper. It doesn't seem easier to me. When I saw how fast they were spinning, I thought when the Dream Team was doing it, I thought, okay, this could be hard, just because it's harder to control how fast it spins.
Yeah.
But you know, it was much easier, much easier.
It almost would have been like crazy if you, the person, had to spin.
Or
Like you had to keep spinning back to your thing.
they would have
yeah.
fallen a lot more.
So Debbie,
Or the
would that be
thing
impossible? I don't know.
I'd sit out. I wouldn't
is there
do
a way to do like the disc is already spinning and you have to control the speed
it. Ooh.
Oh, right.
so that
right.
there's pressure to kind of like try to keep it slow, and if you let go, it whips
Maybe.
and then all falls.
Maybe. Aaron's just screaming at his TV.
I mean,
They should do a puzzle, but on like a 3D puzzle, but on a turntable that's has to be in motion
Always
all
moving?
the time.
You're gonna put the piece. Wow.
They don't like working anymore though on Survivor. They've cut the game in half basically,
Yeah.
and they don't like long challenges.
No, in and out.
Yeah,
But
let's
this
get
is
in
they
and
got
out.
JD. There's a production
Yeah.
schedule at the start of the day. Waking up
Yeah,
at Fiji, 8 a.m. All right, here we go. What are we
Eventually,
shooting today?
corporate efficiency does kill the spirit of everything. It's
right.
just how it goes. So they got to go back to their roots.
In the hands of the corporate.
Well, or
fans.
they need some corporate sponsors. I mean, come on. Like,
yeah.
Nora, I thought of you. I watched the beginning of Amazing Race last night, and you were saying there the product placement off the bat. They're like,
Everywhere.
okay, teams, here you go. Book your next flights on Expedia.
Yeah, I did too much.
I mean,
too much.
that may be a bit much, but at least they're doing shit. Like,
They couldn't build an Olive Garden for spaghetti night.
Yeah, I mean,
They
yeah,
should have
they
done that.
should 100%.
Facts.
That to me is almost weird that they don't.
yeah.
It is.
That's like, why are you leaving money on the table for food?
Yeah.
Rewards. Like,
Something-
put up a
something's going
sign
on.
and give them the food.
Something's going on
Yes.
out there.
But is I start to wonder, are like Domino's are like, we can't fly in pizza to Fiji? Like I don't know. Like I assume they have Domino's in Fiji, but I don't know that for sure.
I mean, yes.
Fijian Domino's.
Is there a domino in Fiji? A Domino's in Fiji? I would have to assume so. I hope this is not due to a lack of imagination and there is some kind of other travel constraint or something else that's requiring them to keep it this boring when it comes to the rewards and
right.
not branding them.
Yeah, I mean, we don't fly in loved ones anymore. We don't do any
I
of that.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. They're just saving money. All right, Paul writes in. Did you look up if Fiji has a Domino's?
It might be called Mama's Pizza.
Even better.
That's better.
I can't
That
tell
sounds like a
exactly.
better pizza. Paul writes in, did they forget to search for the idol that Kristina played, or did they look and production just chose to show us the riveting chicken wrangling session instead? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No mention of it at all.
No, that's the odd part.
And you would think people like Sage and Steven or even Kristina would be wanting to go and look and find something.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
but at this point, they're not. If they may have looked for it, but they're not going to show it if nobody finds.
No.
it.
That's
No,
the
I
thing.
know.
We're saying, did they look for it and they just like didn't include it?
Yeah, I mean, with this crew,
Who knows?
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Zachary, rank the remaining 6 in order of likelihood of winning this game. I have it. This is Zachary. Steven, number 1. due to idle wins.
Interesting.
Rizo, number 2. Then a big gap. Soph, Savannah, Sage, massive gap, he writes, Kristina.
I like the gaps he's
I know.
included.
Do you
Massive gap.
Crevasse.
do you agree with his order, or at least hit me with maybe your top 3? And I'm not asking you who you want to win or your preseason pick. Likelihood of winning at this stage of the game with 6 people left.
I have my top 3 are Rizo, Savannah, and Sophie.
Okay, you think that trifecta
Yeah.
have the best chance?
I think the edit also lends to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same right now. I have Rizo ahead of Savannah, and I have Sophie after a gap alongside Steven. Sophie and Steven, to me, both need something big to happen
Yeah.
for them to win. But I still think that either one of them can win if the big thing happens. If it were Rizo and Savannah, though, in the final 2 with anybody else, I think it would be Rizo just because he seems a little bit more well-liked than Savannah does. She
Right.
seems to have rubbed people the wrong way. I also have Sage and Kristina down in the same tier where I don't really think they have much of a shot right now.
Wow. Okay.
Well, what do you disagree with that? You think Sage
No,
and
I
Kristina have a
agree.
chance?
I agree. I don't know. This final 6, I can't tell. I literally can't tell. I feel
And
like
do you think a part of it is the leaks for 52? Is
Maybe.
that coming into play here?
yeah, but
With Rizo
that
and
doesn't
Savannah?
necessarily mean that they're gonna win. I mean,
No, if
we've
anything,
already
it makes me
seen.
think. It makes me think it's more likely they don't.
Yeah.
That's what I was initially thinking when we started this season. Oh, Rizo and Savannah, big characters, go
Mm-hmm.
far, great TV, but they're not going to win.
Yeah.
and then come back, right? But now I'm like, why not? I guess why couldn't one of
not?
them
Yeah.
win? Why couldn't Rizo win?
Yeah.
And then he's like, and they're like, hey man, you want to play again? Of course he's going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do we start?
I mean, I think Kristina is very well liked. So if she ended up in the end, like I wouldn't put her that far. I don't know.
I don't
It's-
think she can win. Just because of what the edit has shown us.
Yeah.
We would have seen more.
Yeah.
Sage,
I feel like
is more
has a good
fascinating.
chance, and I think Steven has a chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steven definitely has a chance.
But I would, if I was betting money, I would say Rizo number 1, maybe Sage number 2, and then Steven. Those are my top 3.
Okay.
Unadvanced analytics, our final one here. We know that Skeets has never lost a road race, but could he beat Steven in a mostly rock climbing 5K around the island? I would have kicked his ass.
100%. It wouldn't even.
I would have
be
gone around twice.
Smoked
I would have
Hold
gone
on,
around
let's-
twice.
let's just talk-
And lapped him and said, tell him the numbers. I'd be like,
This is day
okay.
on day 20 of this,
Yeah,
where you would be very depleted.
sure. That's true. True.
But Steven's depleted as well.
Yeah.
Well, he did just eat spaghetti, I guess. Or he had spaghetti after. Never
He said
mind.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think you could do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But he was moving. Like, I want to make that very clear.
Oh, he was.
He did good. Yeah.
I think he cooked it. I think production was like, yes, this is going to be over in 45 minutes. We're going to be having Mama's Pizza by 1:45. Right?
Calling the mamas.
Calling him Mama's. This guy's flying.
Double pepperoni.
Who do we got working this one? What? We got nobody working? We just got drones on this one? Let's go. No, he was very fast. But I was getting worried for
not
my
as
guy.
fast
when he-
as you.
No,
How
no,
long do you
no.
think he actually took?
Well, I don't know.
I wish there was
No idea.
a
10
lapsed
minutes?
time. No,
I'm kidding.
Like, did it take an hour?
no.
Yeah,
You
I
think?
think
I think.
they gave us a drone, aerial shot of the island.
So hard to say.
It is tough to say. It did look pretty big.
Yeah. I think it took multiple. I think it took like 2 hours.
No. Really?
I think
Yeah.
Tyson said it's like 2.5 miles all the way around. And
Okay.
he's traversing
And
those
yeah,
rocks and
it's not you're
stuff.
just on the beach. So
Right.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, he's going up and down.
an hour plus.
Yeah. 5K. Right?
Five-
Ish.
Oh, 5K? Taking an hour to run 5K?
That's
No,
long.
no. Hold on.
Oh, you mean the
Not
conversion?
Running. I'm just doing the conversion. And he's not running the whole time. He's like walking over. rocks
Yes.
and shit.
4 kilometers, basically.
And yes, Skeets, an hour to run a 5K, man.
Oh, you do it. Well, not well. How fast can you run a 5K?
Not
know.
fast.
Well, definitely under an hour. Is
Be
my point.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Ish.
Yeah.
Should we do a no buffs 5K?
Absolutely not.
Around an island? Yes.
Yeah.
We should do all these challenges. Try and catch a chicken, run a 5K while trying to memorize some numbers. You have to memorize the number.
25.
That's
You
true.
gotta memorize the number.
Well, speaking of numbers, Trey Kirby, climb in the ranks and make your picks.
Oh, yeah.
This
Watch
guy
out.
put double points on Steven to go last night.
No,
Nerve.
double points on Sophie to
I'm
go
sorry,
last night.
Sophie is what I meant.
And I doubled up on Steven for like contestant points.
Oh, then you came.
I had a great night last
You
night.
said you went from like 300, 400, wherever you were. You're in the top 100.
I'm 81 right now.
Damn.
Do you feel like you just won the lottery?
I feel like I've been doing it wrong the entire time because I played so many advantages like the past 3 weeks. And I used to always wait until the very last moment to play advantages. Like I'm blue Sophie out there holding on to my
Yeah.
knowledge's power. No, I just voted for everybody. And I think it's also helping that I still got all 5 left.
That's
yeah.
huge.
That's big. Okay, so you're in the top 100, man. It's in play.
huge.
It's in play.
It's in play.
Gotta get it right this time.
I did not have yellow Sophie. I think I went like Sage, and then I used an extra vote, but I forget who I went.
I did a vote for her, but
Yellow Sophie.
I did.
Well done.
But
Nice.
it's too far gone. I'm in like the 900s.
Okay, you're
God,
right. I'm in the 400.
2000s over here.
okay.
Oh, okay.
This guy's running a 5K, taking him 10 hours.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's see if TK can win this. Come on, Trey, I'm rooting for you now.
I gotta get that gift card. Need that Breaking Tea gift card.
You got to get that no buff merch.
So look,
Play
we're
that immunity idol if you have one.
That's right.
yeah.
They're coming for me. Good point.
So we are down to the final 2 episodes of this season. Guys, penultimate episode next week, episode 12. Here's what we know in the little preview for next week's Next Time on Survivor. Rizo says it's an all-out war for what I think is about the 20th time this season.
all-out
That
war.
guy has said this so much. So this better be an all-out war next week. And there's some sort of big reaction at a challenge, right? There's like, so, you know, what is it?
Who knows?
It could be food for all we
Peanut
know.
butter sandwiches.
Could be
for
Mama's
all we know.
Pizza. It could be
It's got to be something really
could be
good.
Domino's, and they're like, "What? You have Domino's in Fiji?" And like, Jeff's like, "Well, it's called Mama's Pizza, but it's basically the same." They're like, "Whoa, that's crazy!"
But it did feel like it was something bad. They weren't happy.
Oh, you thought it was bad?
Yeah, because I think she says, was it Kristina or somebody says, "Shut up"? Like
But a shut up could
up.
be
That could
like,
be good.
That's
That could be
good.
I'd say that,
it
yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't look happy. I mean, it's a split second. It's hard to say.
Letters from home? Do they still get letters?
This
They
will
would
be
have
the,
done it.
It has to be this episode.
It would
right?
be
It's
this
gotta be
episode.
now, then.
That would be.
I think that's what
that'd be
it
nice.
is.
I could see Kristina saying that to
Yeah,
that. That would
yeah.
be big. Oh, you know, we'll be crying.
Oh, get your tears ready.
Oh man, all right.
They're always ready.
Did I see Rizzo doing a loser dance with an L on his forehead
Yes,
as well?
there was
Yes.
definitely
Yeah,
something.
very-
He does
love to
that.
see
He's
that.
feeling
Yep.
himself a little bit. And then Steven says he is ready to make a big move with the block a vote.
Right?
And like, look, like it's going to be, he's going in theory to play it. He's not going to hold on to it.
Yeah.
It's the last time, right?
It's we're final 6. Yeah, like it could be a 3-3, like I said. So it could be a huge play. Could really work out for him. So we'll see here. That's next week. I guess before we go, any predictions for next week? Who will go home in that final 6 spot?
I don't know why, but I feel like Steven is in trouble.
Okay, so maybe
He's had a great arc the last 2 episodes,
Sure.
but I just feel like he's going to be a target next week.
Okay. Even with the block of vote.
Even with the block of vote.
He's been really good in challenges. Okay, Steven, you're going Steven. All right.
I think Steven and Savannah are the 2 that most need to win immunity. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they're going to be in the crosshairs of other people. So my vote is in for Savannah to go home.
I'm going Steven.
I'm going with Trey. I'm going Savannah. I'm going Savannah. Yep.
see.
Yep. But oh man, now I feel like oddly do feel like she's gonna win the challenge next week.
Yeah. I think either
Like, are we gonna go back to
Savannah-
more of a physical one? Because we sort of did have more of a.
I think
not a
Savannah
puzzle,
or
but-
Rizzo win the immunity next week.
Ooh, and then they've got an idol, and then Soph's got to decide if she's playing her knowledge is power.
Rizzo winning an idol would be big time. Or like winning immunity. That
Yeah.
would throw a lot of things up for grab.
For sure.
All right, we're going to find out next week. We'll be back here at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Really appreciate everybody joining us here in the live tribe here on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the show, leave us a review, podcast listeners, on the podcast platform of your choice. Helps other Survivor fans find the show. All right, that was a good one. No, it wasn't not the best episode last night.
I enjoyed this
But it was good.
episode. I like the first 85 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, we kind of
Yeah.
telegraphed who was going home.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the scenes early on in Act 1 of our episode.
Okay. We really need a big move though
We need a
to
big
save
move.
this season.
Good luck, guys.
Let's hope.
May the odds be in your favor.
May the odds be in our favor. Did the Klingon come up with that?
Of course.
Okay. We'll see you next week. Until then, the tribe is spoken.